Okay, guys. Hello. This is Susan again. Welcome to my third segment of my garden tour. Be sure to watch my other two videos before this one, and so you can enjoy my tropical garden, which is the first segment, and then my desert garden, which is my second segment. They are both, one is more to the front part of my garden, which is the desert one, and then the side part of my garden, which is the tropical one. For those of you that are visiting for the first time, welcome back, my subscribers, my family, and those of you that are watching for the first time. Like I said, my first segment, I didn't say my second, but I am encouraging you guys, if you're still watching, haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I would love for you all, and I put a challenge to you all to help me to build my subscribers up to 500 at least. Let's do this, guys. So let me take you into my courtyard, which leads into my backyard, and that will be this segment. Aware, guys, I may do it quickly. There are mosquitoes out, rain brings them, and so just bear with me as I do what I can to show you what's happening in the courtyard and backyard. Let me turn the camera around and let's do this tour. So this is the entrance. Again, it has been raining like crazy. The gardens haven't been able to come, so the yard is a total mess. You're gonna see the bad, the ugly, the beautiful, if there's any left with all this mess. But everything is saturated because it's just, we have not been able to get in the garden. It has been pouring rain so badly that the gardeners even came and had to leave, and they were not able to do anything. So we've been blessed with a lot of rain, which is nice in one aspect. The plants, a lot of plants are loving it. They're just like embracing it like crazy. And then there's others that are just really not liking it. So, that's where we have the good and the bad sometimes in the garden. So I'm gonna walk you through, and hopefully this tour will be not so long, because it's a fairly big area, fairly big coverage I'm going to be covering now. This is our encyclia. It's beautiful. That's in bloom. There's not much going on in here, guys, but for those of you that hasn't seen this portion of my garden, or haven't seen it in a while, this is, yeah, it is very saturated with rain. We may even have, I'm not sure how the backyard looks, but there's some areas in the backyard that tends to flood and settle a little bit with water. This is our seating area here. So let's just see as we go along, what's what. So, yep. I'm just gonna walk you through. Guys, when I did that, it didn't work out. The heat, all of the gems are falling off. So I think I'm just gonna redo that, just keep it with a plain orange with the centerpiece, and just put the other one up. That's why I haven't put the other one up yet. It just didn't work out. And sometimes, we do projects like that and they don't quite work out, and you just have to change your plans. So this is the entrance now to my backyard, guys. Those of you, like I said, have not been on my channel before, you see what my courtyard looks like, and from a different angle. And then this is when I'm entering into my actual backyard. Everything is lush, guys. I can't explain to you how lush everything has just like exploded. And so the yard does not look what it typically looks like, but it's a beautiful lush, don't get me wrong. I'm loving the way that those plants responded to the rain, are just like soaking it all up, and they're happy. It makes me happy to see everything looking so pretty. Some ugly, of course, like here needs cleaning up, but it's Just listen to the birds. So yeah, even to the birds are enjoying it. Okay, so let's move on. This is some orchid blooms happening here. These are still blooming, guys. And cyclias do hold their flowers for a long while. Let's turn back this so you can see it just came from this area of the courtyard. This is the Cattleya courtyard. And this area is normally where I keep most of my dendrobians, but I have also a few encyclias in this area and mixed plants and stuff around the pool area. This orchid isn't doing so well, and it's mainly my fault. I've been neglecting it a lot, and I need to just take it off and just get rid of a lot of the dead stuff and just try and mount it and let it do its thing again. But these that I potted up in the plants are doing awesome. I mean, beautiful. These are still coming along in here. It's not as full as the other planter, but they're coming along. And that's my shed area. Those of you that are just on for the first time, it's a mess in there. Sheds are usually messy, guys. We try to keep them clean, but we always end up messing them back up. And these are some of my encyclias. That one's not doing too well, guys. I don't like that. Rain, it's not doing well. The other ones are doing good. These are finished blowing off. We have some dendrobians down in there. Those aren't looking so hot. But yeah, look at the blooms on this, guys. Wow. Beautiful encyclia in bloom. We have vines all over the place. Like I said, that happens every time. Oh, guys, I see something that's beautiful. Oh, this is what I love to see. As a surprise when you come for a walk in your garden. This has not bloomed ever for me, guys. This is the first time. Love it. Oh my gosh. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. This is beautiful, guys. Look at that. Love it. The throat, I don't know if you can see it. I wish you could, but it looks like it's furry. The vibrant orange there is like it's furry. It's like it's made with fur. It is beautiful. Oh, I wish I had a tag to show you guys, but I don't remember the name of it. Beautiful. But this is where we keep our dens in this area. See, the vines are just taking over. I mean, everything. I just can't wait until hopefully we get the clear and nothing happens with, but I didn't say at the beginning, but it's projected, and I'm hoping that it moves away from us, but we're watching it very carefully. We're in the Caribbean, we're in the Cayman Islands, and the track system for hurricane looks like it may come our way next week. And so that's one of the reasons too why I want to take you all for a full garden tour, just to show you everything, just in the event things go south for us and it doesn't look promising that we'll be saved from the hurricane. But you know, it's nature, and we just have to deal with whatever comes our way and the aftermath. But this is our garden here, guys, and we just love it. So we have to share it as it is. This area is looking beautiful as well. Look at that, lush and pretty. Lush and pretty. Coconuts all over the place. This is like the back part, like, and we just did like a little area here. All of our orchids on the tree are looking good. guys, like I said in my other video, we'll have to take all these elevated pots, put them low down, and hope for the best. It's just impossible to be able to store everything, put everything away when we're faced with threats for storms or hurricanes, unfortunately. And we just have to pray and hope that everything survives and do well. That's the risk that we face here in the Cayman Islands with hurricane season. So this area, guys, once we walk around here, there may be a lot of mosquitoes. It always attacks us when it's mosquito season, when it rains. So just bear with me if I go through this area pretty quickly. But I'm going to go around there now and, yeah, show you me walking through this area here. So this is another area we have with some vandas, with some regular vandas, and it's a total mess here. I don't want to walk through those leaves. It's a total mess down there, guys. I don't want to walk through those leaves, but I'm just showing you from this angle how it looks right here, coming all the way back this way. And it normally walks all the way around, so I'm going to go back around that way and show you from that angle. I don't like walking on leaves, and that's just me, and I don't want to do it. That's why I love to see my garden polished with no leaves on the ground. If I had time to deal with it today, I would come out and probably blow them away, but I have so much other things that I have to be dealing with today, guys. It's just not gonna work. So this is what we call, this section here is our roundabout. I call it the roundabout because it has this roundabout feature here, and it goes back. It's like the roundabout area for our backyard. It leads you into different directions into our garden and different points. Our pool area. This is what we call the curved pergola, and we have an assortment of orchids here. We have sunvandas and dens and cattleyas and all sorts of orchids here. We have our water lily, hyacinth water lily right there, and we have more orchids and things around here. We recently put another, I didn't share this one with you guys, but we recently put another water lily here. These are cabbage lilies. I call them the rosette water lilies. That's what I call them because they just look like roses. They're really pretty. And yeah, the mango trees are doing good. The fruit tree, these are doing all right. Just got 1 or 2 mangoes on there. The chickens have been having a field day with the mangoes. They've been helping themselves, and sometimes we don't get to them before they do. But this takes you back into this area where I'm just coming from. I didn't want to pass those leaves. This is I hear the mosquitoes buzzing around my ears already. So guys, yeah, that's a sign for me to. So this is right in here as well. We have a lot of my Hoyas in this section. I've moved them from my front porch, and they're all hanging here and there, right there. But right here is where we tend to sit, but it's not inviting right now. It's a mess. So we just won't be sitting here until everything get cleaned up. And this is my teardrop section. One of you were asking, how are my sunvandas doing that we mounted recently? Here they are. They're doing great, actually. As you can see, they're doing really great. As I promised, I would try and show you how they're doing, but they're doing really great. These love the rain. These love a lot of watering. They're just not blooming, but they're loving it. They're really loving it. They love the rain and they love the sun. So they're doing great. I just thought I would take you around so you can see how well they're doing. So they're doing really great. They're holding up. They're doing good. And that's that view from there. We have tons of trees, lots of leaves. Yeah. And so it's like I said, it's a mess, guys. I'm just doing a overall view here. Otherwise, this video is going to be extremely long. But a lot of our fruit trees over there that's low down, over there is where it tends to floods a lot. They're not loving it. The lime trees, they're loving it because they don't mind water. But there are one or two I'm concerned about. Like, we're concerned about these. We have to be mindful of the custard apples, the sweet sops, or papayas that we had here. They're done. They didn't do well. We had to pull that one. I can't see my camera that well, but we had to pull, if I'm pointing well, that one out the ground because we tend to put our pots somewhat in the ground for that same reason, because it does the ground here gets saturated so badly that sometimes if we put them in pots it helps saves them. But this time it was so much rain, it flooded this area. And I'll take you, I think there's probably, yeah, you can see that's the water settled in there. So you see our challenge. It's really difficult growing fruit trees in this area. And the reason for that is because we have these adjacent land around us, on the side, on the back, but particularly this one and that one on that side. They always, it settles water like crazy because they're not filled properties. And then the water seeps into our soil and creates this issue for us. So yeah, this is what happens. And so we've been trying different techniques to try and grow our fruit trees because this was the area we have designated for it, not realizing the challenge we would have had years down the road. We felt if we filled it, we would have been okay, but we are still facing those challenges. But we will conquer that too. With the help of the Lord, all things are possible. And with his help, he will help save what needs to be saved. Yep. So we're still being hopeful. We're still trusting him in every situation. So guys, this is the view from here. Just looking back, this is the view from here. And this is the view from here. We've had to bag our mangoes, guys, because the chickens were even attacking them before they were even ready. And being that it's low, they're having a field day. So yeah, we've had to take extreme measures. So these are our mango tree here, East Indian, and this is a Julie. Very few, but we're grateful for what the Lord has blessed us with. My pomegranate tree is not doing so well, guys. She's not doing well. We've picked off majority of the pomegranates that was on it, but she looks like she may not make it. Yeah, so you may just see that I have to remove that from there soon. But this is another path that we have that we walk around this way, and it joins up over there into our garden. And then this is the aerial view. We have a center platform here, We were catching back this tree because the last storm we had, we almost lost this breadfruit tree. And so we're hoping that all goes well with it. And yeah, we just pray that we don't have any hurricanes come our way, guys, even though the track is showing for next week. Just pray for us. I just can't imagine having to deal with everything, the aftermath and so forth. So it's a lot of work, guys. It is a lot of work, and stressful as well. So let's this is another area, our other courtyard, that we have here. Mosquitoes are at me, guys. I'm trying my best to cope with all the mosquitoes out here, just so you guys can see. Nothing is happening here. We used to grow our tomato trees in there, and we used to have some pepper trees and stuff. This is all bush here, guys. It's just that's our it's the lemongrass, most Americans call it, and different parts of the world call it, but we call it fever grass. And that's the only reason because growing up as a child, our grandparents and parents would boil it and make it into a tea, and it helps to break fever when you have fever. So if you didn't know that, it's a great tea. You just sweeten it a little, and you drink it, and it helps pull the fever out of your body. And yeah, it really reduces the fever, guys. So that's a tip of that herbal plant. And this is, I'm just showing you this. This is the path we were going to come through. It's a curve. And you can see where everything, the way we designed our garden is just so that everything joins back up at some point. And so it's convenient to walk through and enjoy the complete garden view. So you come back through here and you join back up with all the curve area here. And you also come through here to go to the backyard. This is a beautiful bench my husband built for me for my birthday as a surprise, and it was so sweet of him. I so love it, and I don't get to enjoy it as much because I very rarely come and sit in his courtyard. Believe it or not, I very rarely sit in his courtyard, but when we're out here hanging a little bit, we tend to sit here. When we do, we sit there, and it's quite nice. This is looking rough. We need to do that. I used to have a lot of succulents and planted in here. This area is looking rough as well, but the view, guys, the view is beautiful. So this takes you then into our seating area. It's a whole mess. We were playing dominoes. I had some friends over, and we just have not tidied up. So it's like I said, the yard is a total mess, guys, but we're still going for a tour. We're still living our lives, still enjoying what we can under the circumstances. See, we've got a limb there and it fell off the foxtail palm and all sorts of mess. Not much going on as far as blooms, guys. Yeah, but this is this area where we enter to go into our pergola seating area, and got some orchids there. I call those the pencil orchids. They're not in bloom right now. This is our succulent. This one loves it. It tends to do really well, but again, I haven't gone close up to see what's not doing well as far as the softer succulents. We'll walk around there in a bit. I just want to show you from this angle the garden. That's how it looks if you're looking from this angle. It's all really, really nice, pretty. and take you back this way. We have orchids on here, our seating area there. And you can see that's where our Catalea courtyard is. We just went for a tour all the way around there. Came back to our roundabout area there. We went around the back. Oh wow. I want to see if I can zoom in on that. Look at the doves. Ain't that cute? Okay, they're doing their business. Let's just leave them alone. And this is this area here. So yeah, so this is going to end this tour, guys. It's going to end this tour. We've got some sun vandas in this area. It's a total mess as well. That was so lush and gorgeous, and it's dying. We've got the cats, of course, knocking down things again. That was up there. All of this needs tidying up, guys. It's lots of work to be done. We'll get it done. We'll get it done. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And yes, we have some disaster in the back here. Lost some succulents for sure with all the rain. Definitely. All right, guys. So I am going to say goodbye for now. And we hope that you, if you have been watching all 3 of our segments of our garden tour, that you have enjoyed every aspect of it. We have enjoyed walking around this morning. It is now 8:04, so we have practically spent a good hour and change of doing an entire tour of the garden. Let me show you the view from here into the courtyard. It's beautiful. We've got Our Lady statue there. Just different angles of the garden. There's little bits and pieces of things to see and enjoy. So my very last thing that I did in the garden, as you may have seen in the videos before these 3 segments, was we planted up this with some dendrobians. It's beautiful. And this is how I'm going to end this video right here with this view of our beautiful garden. So thanks again, guys, for tuning in. Thanks for being patient with me with these long videos. Didn't do too bad. Didn't do too bad. It could have been longer. But thanks again, guys. You all take care. Keep us in your prayers. If you don't see anything, I'm going to try and post these segments over a period of time. So if you don't hear back from us a very short time, and you're not necessarily keeping up with the weather, please understand that we are being challenged with the weather, and we will get back online as soon as we can. We'll keep you posted as much as possible, though. But you all take care. We love you all and appreciate each and every one of you. Please get in your garden today, though. Let not my challenge take you out of your garden. And please send me your comments. Share what's going on great for you in your garden. And I will catch back up with you all. One little piece before I go. I just saw something and I have to share it. But I'll end with this. Look at the lily. Beautiful. All right. Bye now, guys. Take care.